Yeah, it's automatic, baby. Welcome to rounds part 3. I don't have no choice but to go off the second I spit it. This ain't no faking, this isn't a gimmick. This is real as it gets when I'm in it. Doing this all on my own independent. Some rappers started, then they stuck with it. Some had longevity, some had to quit it, but none of them different. None of them thought what if I took the normal and I try to shift it. That's what I'm doing. Pat on my back cause I'm keeping it moving. Pat on my back cause I've been going stupid. Pat on my back cause I really do this. I stuck with my gut and I stuck to the music. I'm still the man I hear that says committed. I'm still the man I hear that's on a mission. Let there be beef, can we give it a minute? Cause this flow that I have right now is too vicious. Let it breathe. Okay, I'm ready. Back in this thing, you expect when I'm on a song, expect nothing less than me giving my best. Time into this is what I invest. It's crazy if I don't got next and I'm serious. The bottom is where I started, now I'm at the top of the top. The haters saw I was in phase. They started kicking the rocks, and that's when I started to pop. Then I maintain handling the fame, maintain handling.
The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And finished off by KD.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Back to Irving. KD on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Irving. Left side Durant. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Irving with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Irving. And stolen by Simmons. Right side Durant. Curry looking it over. Pass to Simmons. Outside for KD. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Outside for Simmons. And stolen by Irving. Curry with a wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first foul.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Hills with it, guarded now by Durant. Just 2 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now, into the lineup for your next, Patrick Mills.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. Back to Brown. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
On the wing, Brown. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooklyn leading by 3. The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Harris from the arc. Drops in the tray.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Nets trailed by 6 to the left side wing. .29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brown wide open. He fires. No good again that time. The Nets on offense. Now Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far is and if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Pass to Harris. On the wing, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Mills can't hit.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
back to Griffin. Pass to Mills. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Griffin. Pass to Mills. Here's Harris. Guarded by Harris. Down low. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first foul.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Outside Durant. Pass to Irving. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The offensive rebound. Durant with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Outside Durant. Driving the lane. And then Durant with the dunk.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
A 3-ball. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. KD's got 9 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
That gives them the lead. 5 points in the game. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
24 seconds.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Next ball.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. That one misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here's KD for 3. Cans it from downtown. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Curry on the wing. Fires for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Right side, Kevin Durant. And it's sent back by KD. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 7. And here is Drummond. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nets passing it around. No good from Irving.
And Doris, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
Back to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, we know he's got takeover ability. Kevin Durant is cooking right now.
Irving with the bounce pass. Back to Curry. Outside, KD. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Simmons inside. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Irving with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Back to Durant. KD draws the double. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
The kick out to Irving. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 10 points for him.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
So both teams making some changes here. Nets leading by 3. Right wing. Back to Simmons. Takes it inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hand.
Harris, right side. Back to Brown. And stolen by Irving. Back to Dragic. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Griffin. Pass Pass to Claxton.
Last 2 minutes.
For 3, Harris.
Fourth quarter.
It's Drummond with the rebound. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 5-point game. No good from Irving. On the wing, Harris. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Aldridge with some nice deep. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Mills with the steal. And Griffin slams it in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
No good from Simmons.
Brooklyn foul.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
1:06 left here in the third quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Harris. I missed that time. Would have put him up. Now, here's Brown. Some solid defense from Brown.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Claxton. For the lead. Driving to the basket. They recover it.
Claxton.
It's still anybody's game as we reached the end of 3. Brooklyn ahead as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here is Durant. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Pass to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Nets.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
To the middle. Here's Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to KD. Shoots over KD. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
The shot's good from Irving.
Challenging this D with a 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Outside for Simmons. Back to Durant. With the drive. It's Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got the lead up to... .13 now for the Nets. Timeout call for the Nets. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Brooklyn will get a change. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The shot comes out, so Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And here's KD for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Wow, lights out from distance. Durant with a quick, high release, just a pure shooter.
Fourth quarter.
Fades away. And the Nets miss again. Puts up a 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
5 to shoot. To stop the drought. Rebounded by the Nets.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
They're inside.